Welcome back to Storm Akima. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
We're watching Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island.
Oh boy.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Oh, see, we got some work to do now. I wasn't even ready for that, but it brings back memories because when I was a child, I watched a lot of Scooby-Doo.
I did too.
The old school
Yes.
Scooby-Doo, the original Scooby-Doo.
Cool, yes.
And
The
this
only
one came out in 1998.
Wow.
And
Alright.
do you guys know the characters? Scooby-Doo.
Shaggy.
Velma.
Fred.
Velma,
Yes,
yeah.
and Daphne. I think we got them all. What kind of mystery are they going to solve this time?
No.
I'm assuming some zombies.
Yeah, it's called On Zombie
Yeah,
Island.
I guess so.
That's a great island to visit if it's actually doing that.
How'd they get their van over there?
Yes, so I'm very excited to get into this, and we'll discuss it afterwards, shall
Okay, we
That's
shall.
good.
we? Hanna-Barbera, woo! I like how it's cut in the side like an
Oh,
old
yes.
show.
Who lit those fires? Ooh. Classic.
Nice.
I love that green.
Always goes after Shaggy and Scooby.
Oh my goodness. He'll be in there somehow.
Goodness for all those likes. Oh boy.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, now we locked the other
That's
side.
right,
Oh no. Ask him to open it nicely. Oh great.
Oh,
Put it in his mouth.
No.
I love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You.
To do, yeah.
That's great.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, sweet.
Uh-oh.
Sweet.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh, gee. Oh.
Oh.
It's Mr. Beeman, the real estate agent. Mr. Beeman?
Yeah, he was printing millions of counterfeit dollars in the basement with his printing press. What we originally thought was gold was really green ink. See?
And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for that big dog and you meddling kids.
I see.
Famous line.
Yeah,
Like every episode.
And that's how we solved the case of the moat monster. One of
The
the most
moat.
frightening
God.
mysteries.
Oh, she's successful.
Ooh, stories like that always give me the heebie-jeebies. No wonder you became a reporter. That
Wow.
monster almost sliced you up like a pepperoni pizza. And then we wouldn't have Coast to Coast with Daphne Blake.
Fred and me.
She means Fred Jones, who's now the producer and one-man crew of Daphne's show. How about getting a shot of Freddy, guys?
Oh no.
Is he cute or what? So, what's coming up for the new season? Yeah, like we really miss you too, Daphne.
Like.
Oh, security.
Don't go away. We'll be right back with Daphne Blake. Hey, you two. Get back to work.
The dog's working too. Okay.
Customs. Don't eat anything.
Yeah.
Oh boy, he's gonna smell something.
You're gonna find good stuff in there.
Oh, okay.
Look at it.
Instead of bark.
Yes, we do carry the hair razor series.
Aw, that's a Velma.
Number 23, the Vampire Village. Got it.
Jinkies!
Jinkies. Man.
I love that. Jinkies.
You like high
Oh,
Look at the
the evidence.
to the end. Excuse me.
Oh
I
god.
think you're
God.
fine. Like, I think
Look
you're
how fat he is.
Whoa.
couple of gorgonzolas left. Help yourself.
Gross.
Sure, a couple of gorgonzolas. You're fired.
You're lucky that's it.
That's right.
Right?
What a
for
grouch.
sure.
Looks like we're unemployed again, old pal. Zoinks. We just got
Zoinks.
busy? Nah. Scoob and I were just thinking of taking some time off.
Oh my God.
I love how they have an eating problem and it's like they're
Oh
not
my
smoking
God, yeah.
weed or something. Hey.
Gosh, it's great to see you all.
He snagged.
Oh,
And they got the mystery machine right there.
Yeah.
Daphne's using it.
Come on, guys.
That's right, he likes dog biscuits too.
I guess so. I love it. Whoop.
I've been saving these Scooby snacks for
They
a
lost their
long
weight
time.
pretty quick.
Yeah, right?
Like too long, Velma. They're stales to ghosts.
I hope. Well, let's get going.
They're already hugging each other.
More thing.
Yeah!
Yes, Mr. Machine.
Mystery Inc. is back in business.
Yeah! These are like very elaborate costumes too. Very creative, I guess.
Magnets, hologram projectors, just like the good old days. Too much like the good old days. I've got a show to do. I need a real live ghost. That's an oxymoron, Daff.
Doesn't anybody want
Yeah.
What I want is a house that's really haunted. I mean, there must be one somewhere in Louisiana. There is. I work in it. Sorry, I couldn't help it over here.
Mysterious
I work
lady.
as a chef in a house on Moonsky Island. A house that really is haunted. Jinkies. My name is Lena. Lena Dupre.
Fred Jones. This is Velma Dinkley and Daphne Blake. What do you think?
What do we have to lose? It's the best lead we've had all day.
And that Lena is kind of cute.
Fred.
I just meant she'd be real photogenic for a second.
Right. Wipe your upper lip, Romeo. Jinkies, listen to this. I punched up Moonscar Island on our research database. There have been quite a few strange disappearances around that island over the years. Sounds promising. We better find Scooby and Shaggy before Lena takes off.
Where'd those guys go?
Oh, they're
that's
eating
no mystery.
somewhere.
Where else to get a bite to eat?
How'd you guess?
Oh my god!
Look at a bite to eat.
Oh boy, subway cheese in my time, but this is going to be the biggest of them all.
Hey, let's go, guys.
It's such a
Another
nerd.
haunted house to investigate.
I love that. Just like the phone.
Good timing, guys. Lena was just about to leave without us. So we understand.
Only get a one-way ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warning you. They're like, yes.
One-way ticket on that ferry.
Ladies first.
Hiya, Miss Lenoir. She keeps cats.
Like, don't worry. Scooby is great with cats, right?
He's not listening.
Oh boy. They see
Oh
him.
no, I don't think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, they didn't see
He
him.
doesn't think he's a dog. How
That's
cute.
right, my gosh.
He's human. Well, he is quite intelligent.
So, yes.
He doesn't think of himself as a dog.
Boy.
Oh,
Go
Gonna
in.
fall in?
they're gonna fall in. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that.
And they're just gonna leave him.
Uh-oh.
Separated
Uh-oh.
again.
Oh
Oh, boy.
boy.
They have like
That's
the
a
worst
fine
luck.
one. Oh.
You gotta turn this thing around.
I'm trying, son, but shit don't turn on no dime.
Well, he saved him.
Thanks, mister.
You let the gators eat you. Dead beef, trespassing tours off my boat. I got fishing to do.
He's so skinny.
Oh, God.
That's old snake bite Scruggs. It
peppers up.
Are you getting all of this, Fred?
Yep, got it, Daff.
Oh, there's a lot of cats.
boy,
Oh,
yeah.
my word.
Oh, wait. Look at this.
Rats.
Rats.
Uh-oh, right away.
Rat.
Oh, no.
Oh, see? Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's going to ruin the whole place.
Oh, boy.
Flutter.
Oh, his voice is so familiar, too.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
For generations, it was a pepper plantation. Some of the hottest peppers in Louisiana grow
Oh
on this
boy,
island.
they'll be in that crop.
We've hit the proverbial.
You're not going to want to take them. They're really hot.
Miss Lenoir, is your house really...
Haunted? Yes. It is an old house with restless spirits. You're welcome to look around.
You're going to think it's
It's
yours.
just the peppers.
It's
Not,
going to be coming on. Look at
I can't get his head out of there.
Oh, they just break everything.
It's
so hot.
Have to drink milk, not water.
Yeah, it makes it worse with water.
Yeah, that's right.
Pepper.
Those are Moonscar Island peppers.
Tell you what, like we'll split this big one. That'll warm us up.
Oh,
yeah.
Out.
who's doing that?
Oh,
Now this is a great library, Swan. Cut! Who opened a window?
You should just be open-minded and think it could be something.
Wow, is this great stuff or what?
Right. Like great.
The haunting might just be starting.
Case of levitation.
They're not helping her.
Yeah, right.
This just gets better and better.
She's thinking about the story.
Try getting me down.
Sure thing. Come on, Scoob.
Nice catch, Scooby. Thanks.
Welcome. The sharpness of that. Hey.
Ooh.
Like a ghost.
It is the ghost of Morgan Moonscar. Here, let me show you. This is a portrait of Morgan McBride.
Uh-oh, bulging eyes.
Zoinks. Like, don't use my sandwich to wash it down. Eat some of that Creole potato salad.
How did they stay so skinny?
oh boy.
Rats.
Rats. He keeps calling rats.
Don't run after him.
Oh, he is.
Oh, he's digging up the yard.
Oh, there it goes
The
again.
gardener's gonna be mad.
That grouchy gardener isn't gonna be happy about
I don't blame him. Oh, boy.
You're gonna scare Mona even more. Yes, trap.
Zoinks. How humiliating. Chased into a hole by 1/3 of a BLT.
I don't think that's a person in a costume. Ooh. Ooh. You released me. And zombie, I guess.
Oh, this poor guy.
Oh, boy.
Mike, are we glad to see you? Dear. Where did all this happen? Well, there's nothing here now. Are you sure you saw a zombie? Like we know a zombie when we see one. Well, Randy. And then we ran into him.
Yeah, he just run her a lot.
There's something suspicious about that gardener. Yeah, he is suspicious, but he is kind of cute.
Through here, maybe we should get going?
He's
yeah,
jealous.
jealous.
Fred,
Get going.
these crawfish sure are tasty.
Oh, it's gone.
Like, not much meat on this crawdad.
Oh my
my
goodness.
goodness, this is Scooby.
Wow, that's talent.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean,
Oh,
he's worse
my
than Shaggy.
Something tells me you're getting the best of this meal.
Easy.
We're taunting you.
Like, it's hard to enjoy a meal with a bunch of eyes staring at you. No fair. What's the matter? Chicken?
Yeah, wait till later.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Don't you wish you had the footage now?
Like, I think we ditched him, buddy.
I don't
nope.
I don't think so.
Oh, he looks freaky. Oh, he just delayed.
Yeah.
But he was there again.
Nothing.
Yes, that's right.
I don't think it's him.
Doesn't say anything.
Hey, we should do a segment on Lena's pecan pie, Dav. It's supernatural.
You are so corny.
Oh, yeah.
What? Hey!
He's
Hey,
aggressive.
let me go!
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, God.
oh yeah. Quick shot. Okay.
Thanks. But you're still a suspect.
Uh-oh. Nice move.
I can handle myself, thank you.
Oh, they actually
Yeah.
one.
Probably the gardener.
We'll just see about that.
Oh, it's gonna rip the head off or something.
Shaggy? Scooby?
Uh-oh.
It's just a mask.
Isn't it?
Oh,
It's not.
If this is a mask, Fred, it's a pretty darn good one.
Oh, boy.
That's the fakest, cheesiest mask I've ever seen.
Oh,
Really?
yeah, what are hands in that?
Oh my!
oh, yeah.
Feels real. Yeah,
You're just not pulling hard enough.
Oh, God.
Boy,
Mr.
you.
Macho.
Yeah.
Ew, ew.
The guy said it. They were zombies.
Oh,
I told you it wasn't a mask.
It must be animatronic.
Oh,
oh boy.
Sure. Just screw it on tight.
It's deja vu all over again. We know what to do, eh, Scoob?
Run!
Run!
It's a regular zombie jamboree.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
they're
jeez.
all animatronic too.
Well, it is a possibility, Dav.
Taurus.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, so I was catching. Ooh.
Hey!
Oh, boy.
Nice branch. Woo. Uh-oh. Who's fishing? Is that the same guy? Is that the scary guy?
Oh,
Yeah. See, it's like way out.
Oh, God.
Oh goodness! Now they got
There we go.
Uh-oh.
candle.
Yeah. Worshippers. Ooh, they got voodoo dolls or whatever those are.
yeah.
Ooh, we get Daphne's hair.
Oh, wow.
Someone's been playing with dolls, Scoob.
It's voodoo.
Hey, this one looks like Daphne's.
Oh, my goodness. Look at those.
Sorry, Fred.
Oh, jeez.
Something's controlling me. Bo, get us down.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, we've got to get to the house.
Cool friends. Oh, hello. We just want to be friends.
Oh,
I love when they tap.
Weird, yeah.
They might want to be friends. Because I think they would have, like, jumped you. They keep saying, hey. Ears. Yeah.
It's a trap.
Ooh, it's a door.
Fred, are you alright?
Yeah, that is weird.
She's again suspicious.
Oh, thank goodness you've come. You say the zombies dragged Simone away? Yes. It
There's
was
footprints.
Yeah,
Don't worry. We'll find her and it's gonna be okay.
That's what she wants.
that's right.
Come on, we've got to save Simone. This wasn't true. I saw the footprints of Simone's heels. She wasn't dragged. She walked down that tunnel.
And she's not saying anything.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very clever, Velma.
Uh-oh.
It's too late.
Oh no, she had the dolls.
Sorry, Freddy. I really do like you.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah.
What would you do if you didn't like me?
Yeah.
Oh, him too.
Yeah.
But Shaggy and Scooby are okay.
Voodoo dolls.
These wax dolls do come in handy.
Oh, geez, you said tie them up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves cats. She worships them.
That's where the cleaning cloth for my glasses went.
Ah. Oh, that's creepy. What is she? Vampire or something?
Oh,
Nice. That's pretty cool.
But Shaggy are still free. Maybe.
I heard that, Fred. Those two
Who's her too?
didn't even bother making wax dolls of them. A wasted
Like cat demons?
magic wax.
Just what are you planning to do to us?
It's simple. Every harvest moon, I must drain the life force from victims lured to my island.
Ooh.
To
Goodness.
my immortality.
This is
It's like a vampire?
Yeah, there must be.
Like a werewolf vampire cat
Yeah.
creature? Cool. That was pretty fun.
Just the opposite.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
Now what?
Chuck, like, are we ever glad
He might not be. He might be the same
Yeah,
thing.
Be careful. He's
And
pointing
on
the
it too.
other-
Turning.
Oh, wow.
Oh, him too. He's the
Yeah.
cat.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, he's the cat werewolf. Cat. Oh, cat. We're a
my
cat.
gosh. Oh, shit.
Ooh, he's fast too.
Whoa.
And he's like super
Whoa.
muscular.
That's it.
Yeah, really.
Oh, that's a, whoa.
He's awesome.
Oh, you just ruin everything.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what they like to do, right?
To the bayou. All except for Lena and myself.
Oh, he just killed everybody.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, that's horrific. Wow, that's dark. Makes sense. They just killed them all and took all their stuff.
Sometimes it became necessary for Lena to lure outsiders back to the island.
just like you lured us?
That's right.
I've had years of practice.
Yeah, that was too obvious.
That's too much, yeah.
Poor souls you drained. They were just trying to warn us so we wouldn't suffer the same fate they
Yeah, because they kept tapping their shoulders.
Right, yes.
Television reporter.
And maybe they'll save them.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they might.
Oh, yeah, look at
Wow. In numbers. Woo.
that. Wow.
Come on, Scoop. Now's our chance.
Run.
Thanks,
Big
guys.
ahead, yeah.
Thanks.
All right.
Oh.
Like, what are you guys doing? Charades?
Jinkies, look out!
Tell them quick. Untie your.
I've had enough of that meddling dog. Dog? Where?
Where?
The animation gets really cool sometimes. Oh boy. Upgrade.
Yeah, I guess so.
Fred,
Oh, back down again.
This is a piece of Lena's blouse.
Oh, so she's
make
gonna
her-
wrap it. Ah, have some of these.
You're not the only ones who
Nice.
Good.
dolls.
Oh,
The music.
Sorry. Make him dance.
Bring your statues. Oh, oh. Maybe someone's bringing their statues. Oh, no.
oh yeah.
Past due.
You live long anyways.
Yeah. Look at that.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh.
Wow. Yay! Thank you. Aww.
That's good.
I can't believe all this. And without our
crazy.
videotape, no one else will either. I've got nothing for my show. Yeah, and the police will never believe this story either.
Don't be so sure. I'm Detective Bone Neville. Been working under
Oh,
Oh!
disappearances.
whoa! You changed.
So
Woo.
that's why you were digging around.
It always keeps something hidden.
Oh, that was beautiful, Detective Neville. There's a bit of a poet in you.
Woo.
I don't know about that, ma'am, but I would like to write detective stories someday.
Jinkies.
Well, that's
I've always
cool.
been crazy about a good detective story, that is. I even own my own mystery bookstore.
No kidding.
Oh no.
I can't believe they left without him. I waited 1
Oh, he's
minute.
stuck to you. He's gonna break his leg. Oh, he
finally
just got,
got
oh,
him.
no.
Oh no!
Oh, thanks a lot.
Look what I got for you, old buddy.
The music was a lot of fun too. It was very different from the old one, of course, because it's in the 90s. Time again.
Oh my gosh.
I love the twist at the end. I was hoping for that because Scooby-Doo is always about that, right?
Yeah.
The zombies were the good guys.
They were the good guys, so we had multiple things going on where not only were they good guys, but now we know that zombies are real, ghosts are real,
That's right, yes.
demons are real, and that was the whole thing with Scooby-Doo. You always revealed a human, a person
That's right.
under a mask at the end.
Yeah, and this
right,
was
like that.
actually the opposite. You know,
Definitely.
they were masked as humans, and then they were not. They were like these cat.
Yeah, they were
That's
human,
right.
but they were
Yeah,
possessed by a
definitely.
cat god. I didn't
Right,
expect
so they were
that.
masking as humans too. Yeah, so that was interesting too.
That's right. That's
It was fun trying to
definitely.
guess who was going to be the villain because that's always like the formula that Scooby-Doo had. And that's one thing that I really appreciated about this film, the fact that I've seen so many of the classic Scooby-Doo episodes that they really stayed true to that. Even the designs of the characters, the animation actually was pretty good, and there were a lot of scenes that it even like was extremely good, where they put a lot more drawings into it and stuff. There was a lot more details going on, but I really like that the character design stayed true, very close, like it was cleaner and
It
stuff, but
was.
they stayed true to how they looked back then. Even the eyes and the faces, like I love the style, but they're like
whiskers,
simplified.
sunshine,
And it was cool to, even though the old episodes were supposed to be scary, they were always fun as well. Like when I was a kid, I was easily scared, because I never really watched anything bad. I always watched like very good cartoons because mom would allow me to see anything bad, which is good, but so Scooby-Doo never scared me.
It never scared you. It was like a little bit of frightening,
That's
but
what it
it
was,
was
yeah.
it was
Kinda
paired
silly
beautifully
and-
with
Yes,
Shaggy and
yeah.
Scooby
Oh,
being
yes.
so goofy.
All their silly antics and everything stayed true. Like everything that I remembered from the original Scooby-Doo, I recognized in this one. And them being super silly, like, you know, Shaggy and Scooby would always venture off and get into trouble, cause mayhem.
Yeah.
And the bad guys would always go after them for the most part, and then they would end up finding their main group, and then all chaos would ensue, and they would eventually figure out, you know, how to unmask the person. But I love the music. Like, we have these montages, or just them running around, and you have, oh, it's Scooby-Doo! There he is!
Yeah,
Oh, with cats!
Oh,
Thank God,
his
that's
friends,
right.
his new friends.
Oh, he's gonna get a milk.
Oh, that's nice. Change of heart.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo!
He didn't take any of it from him.
Yeah, that was good. And, you know, so they would always get into trouble. Daphne and Freddie usually were the ones that, like, got separated. And then sometimes it was Daphne and Velma, and sometimes Velma and Shaggy and Scooby. But it was always Shaggy and Scooby, though. Like, I don't think they were ever really split up too
Yeah.
much. So it's the same idea, but they had a lot more drama in this. They worked on character development more. Like, we know that they're friends, but it was very basic. Every story where, you know, every episode was like the same idea, but just a different kind of villain, different monster. Even though the characters are stereotyped, you know, they were just in their role. Like, they were kind of flat, and they didn't develop the characters at all. Like, they cared for each other, but you never really saw much of their background or a lot of like emotional interaction between the characters. So we had more of that in this.
Yeah, we
which I
did.
liked.
Between Daphne especially and Fred. That was
Yes.
cute that they did get a little jealous
Oh, yes.
when someone else cared for them a little bit more.
right.
And
Yeah.
you
They're the
know,
gardener, the handsome
Yes,
gardener, and then you had
Bo.
Lena. And yeah, so Lena, like, she came on pretty strong from the start, and I did think, you know, she was definitely suspicious in the beginning because she overhears them
Definitely,
talking on the
yes.
bench, and it's like, oh, I have the
All of a
perfect
sudden.
place for you. Like, oh, how perfect is that?
right, yeah.
But that's what the
Beware.
show does. Like, it throws all these obvious people at you, but it throws you off that way because then you assume it's them and it's not. So I'm like, okay, and she was immediately off my list because I'm like, okay, well, she's the first one. She's bringing them here to the scary place. So there's no way it could be
Yeah,
her.
and the old man too.
That's right,
You know,
yeah.
it's like, oh, and they're saying, and no one ever comes back. It's like he's warning you. It's either a tourist trap where, oh, everyone wants to go and they do wind
That's
up
right,
coming
right,
back,
yeah.
or no, he's part of it.
He's
He's,
part of
just
it,
warning you
definitely,
last
yeah.
time.
Yeah, I love those. So
You're
he's
too
like,
nice.
never come back. Awkward pause.
We were suspicious
Yeah.
of Bo all the time. And he'd
I know, and his like
Bo with a
turn,
fun
the
name,
shadows
too.
of his
Bo,
face
yeah.
would be just, you know, looking like he's really mean, and you know,
And he was so angry and just like muttering all the
Yeah.
time. And he just looked really, he looked bad. Like, you know, you just
Yeah,
kind of judging a
definitely.
book by its cover. You shouldn't do that. But that was the whole point of like really
Oh,
throwing
he's
us off.
new.
And
And Scooby never thinking he's a dog.
that was cute.
Dog where?
Where? I know that was ongoing, so that was pretty cute to see. And I mean, I think they would be pretty successful just with Scooby-Doo being a talking dog. I mean, I think that's pretty impressive. I mean, Hanna-Barbera, we see a lot of talking animals, but in this, I mean, I know there's Scrappy-Doo, and I think Scooby also has an uncle. I remember a greyhound or something, and you know, who could talk. So I just love it, and you know, it's not the point, but I just love how he's like a human character.
That's
like he
right.
thinks he's just one of the gang, which he is.
He is.
He's not just a
yeah,
dog.
He does,
What do you
you
mean?
know.
Where's a dog? I'm more than just a dog.
And
And
he's
so many of our own dogs think
Yes.
that they're not dogs. They think they're lap
And he's-
dog. You know, these big dogs think they're lap
That's
dogs or cats or
Like
you
they're
know,
human. They think they're human.
Yeah.
And he's chasing the cats and he's saying rats. He thinks
Right,
they're
I know,
rats.
because how he
Can't
talks.
say-
Ruh,
yeah,
ruh.
he can't say-
He likes his R's.
Yeah.
I love how Shaggy and Scooby are always together, and they're so close. Like, no matter how much trauma
Best
they go
buddies.
through,
They are.
yeah, when they get scared, they still help each other out. Because a couple times I'm like, oh no, he's actually leaving Scooby or Shaggy, and then they go back and help each other out. So I enjoy seeing that. And I know, again, all the characters are stereotyped, and I really was thinking we were going to see some kind of joke of like smoking weed in the van, but we
I
didn't.
know. They're
It's
always hungry with their
rated-
munchies.
Oh, 7 plus. So yeah, they won't have those kind
Like,
of.
did you eat too many of those mushrooms? You see zombies.
I know, right?
Oh my God.
But they always have the munchies so much, and I just love how skinny they are. Like they get fat when they overeat, and then they just run so much. But they're so obsessed with food, which I already knew. But it's been so long since I've seen the show, and I know it's probably the same in the original because I remember they'd always just end up wherever there was food. That's where they'd end up and get into trouble. You know.
And eating all those red hot peppers. They're really hot. And I said,
Yeah, they love all kinds of food, even if it's like not good for them or if they
That's
have
right.
problems with it, they still try.
They're going to find out later on.
Yeah, out there. Woo! Fire out the other end! Yeah. Making me think of Scooby-Doo. Like how he had fire in his mouth afterwards. He's like, oh, breathing fire. And
Drinking water. Shouldn't be drinking water. Should be drinking
Hey,
milk.
whatever you have at the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta grab it.
Yeah.
so, again, like with Scooby-Doo, a lot of the animation was very exaggerated, and I just like the silly antics with like him breathing fire, him like Scooby,
Their body
something
turning
happened.
red.
Yeah, like him like
Yeah.
mimicking a zombie, and he gets all like super skinny, and you see the ribs
Yes.
and stuff, and then his eyes, and like he just looks like a zombie. And then at one point when he's chasing the cats, and his nose is all squished.
Oh my God.
Right.
So they really make it very cartoony
right.
with squash and stretch techniques, and that's how it was back then. So they have a lot, like this movie was a lot more serious than the show. They still had those goofy
That's right.
animations of funny things happening to them.
And when he's looking at the owl, too, he's copying what the owl's doing. Then when the owl turns his head completely around.
Yeah, he does all these crazy things, almost like snaps his neck and is able to twist it all around. But yeah, I thought it was a fun mystery.
Yeah, that's good, yes.
And I love like learning more about the characters. Like I just had fun, with nostalgia and like remembering like what the characters were about, but to actually have them in like more depth. And I really did enjoy all the characters, but I really did like Freddie and Daphne in this one. I wish there was more there because it kind of made me like a little confused in the beginning. I'm like, okay, well maybe they were together for a while, and then I'm like, okay, maybe they're not. But that's how it was back in the old show where nothing was really established. They were all just friends. They get into trouble, they help each other out, and they reveal the bad guy at the end. And it was always the same kind of thing. One thing I kind of wish that they did in this was a lot of episodes you would see a long hallway with a bunch of doors, and they'd be running through door to door. I don't think they really did that in this. I mean, they were running a whole lot everywhere, but they
had
would
a little
just
bit
have
of the mansion in the beginning.
That's
When
right,
they're running around, but they didn't do that.
Yeah, you just have like a still like set or a still image, and you just have like a 70s song going on, and you just have them running door to door, and then they start like magically ending up in different doors, and it's just funny. And then the monster ends up switching doors, and they end up in the middle, get shocked, and run away again. And so that was always funny as well. But a lot of the chase scenes, like similar things happened like that in the old cartoon as well.
I thought it was funny. I loved how Daphne's story was. She wanted a true haunted story. She didn't want to find, some scammer with a mask on. And when they found an actual zombie, she's ripping his jaw apart and she's trying to get the mask off. And like, she's not believing. Like, you would have thought, oh, this is my story. Okay, we got a story. I'm going to just believe it and not do that and just say, okay, roll it, But no, she was really trying to, make sure. And they found out when the head popped off.
So, first time in history, Mystery Inc. actually stumbles across an actual haunting of ghosts and monsters. So that was definitely fun. And the music I actually really did like. Again, this came out in 1998, and the old one had like 70s, like 60s and 70s music. So this one, like, there was definitely a change with the music. But did you like it?
I did.
I thought it was catchy. I liked it.
I liked
the
the
one
lyrics. It sounded like it was perfect for this.
Definitely.
Like
the Terror Time Again or something. The Terror.
That's right.
Yeah, I like that song. It's like, it's like all dramatic and intense. So that was definitely a lot of fun. And yeah, so I know there are a lot of Scooby-Doo movies. I don't know if they continue with, I'll say, this universe. I'm guessing like, because it's Warner Brothers, I'm thinking like other animation studios probably, just reset and or maybe just keep separate Scooby-Doo adventures. like the old series, maybe they just, nothing really connects. It's just, a fun adventure on its own. But I am curious because this one I liked. I would like to see this get developed more and see where the characters go.
There you go.
Yeah, that would be fun if they did. Did they ever do a live action?
They've done live actions. I know of one. They could have done more. So we'll see if we get requests for those. I do believe for the first live action Scooby-Doo, I believe I did see parts of that one because I remember Michelle Gellar, I think her name is, who does Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Sarah Michelle Gellar. So I think she plays Daphne or something.
Okay.
So I have to look that up because it's been way too long. So we'll see. It's up to you guys if we get more requests. But thank you guys for requesting this. I was so shocked to get tons of requests for this particular movie, like this specific movie on Zombie Island. And there's like hundreds of Scooby-Doo. I don't know if there's hundreds, but there's like a ton of Scooby-Doo content out there. So this was a very specific movie people wanted us to see. And I can see why. It's definitely a lot of fun.
Well, it's very good.
Yeah, I'm smiling a lot.
The twist.
Definitely.
Yeah, and then there's certain things you can't overthink. Because with Scooby-Doo, like, all that out the window. I love the cat demons. Wasn't expecting that. I was kind of hoping that Lena and Simone were going to be bad, but I didn't think Simone was going to be bad. So that was a fun twist. And to know that they were creatures themselves, like not just working with the pirates or something, like they had to, like maybe the main pirate guy they were talking about.
Moonscar.
Thank you, Moonscar. It's actually very like
Morgan
unique
Moonstar.
and a good name.
Yeah.
Moonscar. So I thought maybe they were going to be working for him and needed to make sacrifices or they were going to die. And
I actually thought it was going to be the fisherman.
You know,
with Mojo.
I have to say, I was aware that Mark Hamill played a voice in this. And I didn't know what character, but I think he was the fisherman because it kind of sounds like him.
Yeah,
I loved him in... there was an animated Batman series a long time ago, and Mark Hamill played Joker on there, and he was just absolutely amazing. And I think he's a great actor, and he's a great voice actor. So, so I think that was him, but I'll find out. I should have checked the credits, but I didn't. But this was definitely a lot of fun, and I just want to keep talking about it. Do you have a favorite character that you liked?
Oh, jeez. Of course,
Scooby.
Scooby-Doo.
We have Scooby, Shaggy, Daphne, Freddy, Velma.
Okay, I have Scooby-Doo and Shaggy.
Mm-hmm. They're fun.
I love Shaggy and Velma.
Yeah, Velma's
Yeah, this is actually really hard. I will say
hard.
that Scooby and Shaggy have always been my favorite, but I did like, and I love Velma too. I'm not trying to exclude her, but I really liked Freddie and Daphne in this as well. And I think they were more
all
developed as characters, and everyone else was kind of just doing their normal Scooby-Doo thing. But
I liked Velma with Bo. I liked
that was cute at the end.
Good,
how she was with him.
That's right.
Yeah, and he was a very kind
don't
guy.
see
He was
that.
just undercover, and he was
He
acting
was.
very angry all the time, but that's not him. And so that was a fun surprise as well. And I do like how dark this story became, like at the end when they transformed into these cat monsters, like that was actually really well animated. I was like, wow, like certain scenes were like, I feel like a different like group of animators made those scenes because like they were so detailed and so smooth, and I was like, oh my god. And then other times like it was still good, but like it had that older feel, where sometimes like in older animations, like the eyes, like some things get shaky and they're not like perfect, but it was still a lot of fun. But I could really tell the difference, and them like Scooby and Shaggy running in the dark, I think early on when they first saw a zombie, like that scene was actually really cool, and they like leap over a tombstone, and then Jacques actually turning into the cat monster and then chasing them, and he was like super fast and muscular. I'm like, that was really well animated. And then the initial transformation between Simone and Lena, them changing. Yeah, that was freaky too. Like when you saw Simone go, and then she just like was all distorted, and her mouth was all creepy, and so that was like, ooh, very freaky. And then they actually dissolved into nothing, like into dust.
And
you actually see them break down. Like anatomy, and I'm like, oh god, it's pretty
Yeah,
gruesome.
even when our guys were like the voodoo dolls were getting close to the heat, and their faces were melting. That was pretty.
I know. Then it goes right back, and even Shaggy,
Yes.
Shaggy and Scooby getting drained, and then they're all like, oh, then it goes right back. Oh, thank goodness for that. Get an eraser. Like, we're traditionally animated. It's okay. We can go right back to normal. And, yeah. So I definitely had a lot of fun with this, and I would love to see more. So thank you guys for requesting this. It was definitely a joy.
It was really good. Yeah.
Definitely for me, because again, I grew up with Scooby Doo.
Yeah,
So it brought back a lot of
quite a bit
memories.
of it when I was a kid too, and it was great. It was great way back in the day as a kid to watch it and get a little spooked, and then have that all those laughable moments. And then to see Shaggy and Scooby so petrified, I think as a kid made me feel better, because you felt bad for them.
Yeah.
You know, so they had, and it was traditional. It was great doing it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And another thing that I do remember, because Scooby-Doo went on for years, it was so popular, and they would have special guests join the show. I mean, they were animated, but they'd have like actors animated during the show. And I remember they even had like, I don't know if it was Adam West, but they would have Batman on there, and he would join them, and I think Robin too, and they would like help them with adventures, and the Globetrotters, I think, and all kinds of people, and it just like cracked me up. And I was like, oh. So that always changed it up too, you know, because they had to keep it interesting. And but yeah, let us know what you thought of Scooby-Doo. Did you watch the classic Scooby-Doo, and what did you enjoy about it? Who were your favorite characters, and what did you like about this movie?
That's right.
I'm very
wanna
curious.
know.
Yes. Anything you'd like to add?
No, I just loved it. I really liked it.
Good.
Yes.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? And the opening was perfect for this. Like that really, I think we were laughing so hard during that because it brought back memories for all of us with the theme song and the chase and the reveal. Very fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.